Hey guys, Josh the Alien You Call God here, back for another stream about the best music of 2025. Today we're talking about the top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. I did EPs prior to this, and then I also did like punk music, emo music, post punk, and a few others, folk punk and stuff like that. If you want to check out the VODs after the fact, go to the Arbiter of Cool at YouTube or check out my lists on Instagram, also at the Arbiter of Cool. But let's just get right into it. It was a pretty good year for hardcore. I'm pretty content with about 20 or so albums on this list, and with the bottom few, I guess you could have picked from quite a bit depending on personal preference. Um, but I think the top 20 or so are some of the definitely some of the top tier albums of the year there. So starting at number 25, I'm gonna go with a local band who's kind of making a little bit of a name for themselves out there. The band's Terminator. Their album is Identity. Uh, I'm friends with Shay, work with him. He's part of the scene that I hang out in here. And yeah, it's heavy. It's reflective. Shay talks about how it's called identity because if you just met him, you would never know, I don't think, but I guess he struggles with like gender dysphoria or whatever. So this like gives him a kind of outlet for those feelings or whatever. Um, but yeah, Terminator is a pretty cool band. I like the name Terminator because obviously James Cameron's also from our area, so it's kind of an appropriate name. But yeah, I'm going to play you the song End of the Road to start off the list at number 25. Yeah, pretty hard hitting album. Really enjoyed it. They're amazing live. If you want to check out their album release show for this album, you can go to my personal YouTube at Josh Cornell, and check out the a recording, my recording of that full set. It was an awesome time. Uh, Granted, we put on our shows at Legion Halls and we don't have the best audio system, so from where I was standing, I'm not sure if the vocals were uh, captured the best on my recording, but I did what I could. But yeah, End of the Road by Terminator off of their new album Identity out of St. Catharines, Ontario. For number 24, we are going to Little Ferry, New Jersey for another new band. They have released something before, but this is their debut LP. The band Chemical X. They have a new album out called Days of Hate. Um, and it's a little bit. I'm not sure how to really describe it. I'll just play a track off it, and we'll go from there. We'll go with. They do use a exclamation point on the album cover, but if you are looking it up on Bandcamp, they just spell it regularly, Chemical Dash X. But I found there was several when I just googled, or I mean when I just searched Chemical Dash X on Bandcamp, it didn't come up. I had to search Days of Hate. So and Days is with a Z, Dazee. And but yeah, I'm gonna play you the song September, which is the opening track off of their album. So kind of like a hardcore version of the Descendants, if you will. I would say they're definitely punk leaning. They do have like a Descendants vibe throughout the album, but yeah, I mean they consider themselves a hardcore band, so who am I? Who am I to judge, right? But yeah, I really enjoyed this album. A great new band to kind of keep an eye on. At a Little Ferry, New Jersey, Chemical X, Days of Hate at number 24. For number 23, we are going to Stockholm, Sweden, for a band that's pretty well known in the hardcore community already. The band Zao. They have a new album out called Control. I do believe they played at Furnace Fest this past year, but I didn't go because of all this, you know, all the stuff with Trump and all that, and didn't want to travel to deep south Birmingham, Alabama, and you know, as kind of like a boycott against what America is doing to themselves there right now. But anyways, Zao was one of the bands that I did want to see, and one of the only bands that that was on the roster this year that I hadn't seen, that I is on my list of bands to see. So a little disappointed I missed them there, but hopefully they come around Toronto or something like that so I can catch them. And I'm going to play you the opening track, No Fiction, off of their new album, Control. Yeah, great band. Like I said, on my list of bands to see. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I have enjoyed their past couple albums. Number 23 on our list, Zau's Control out of Stockholm, Sweden. For number 22, we're coming back somewhat relatively close to me, back to Canada, Southern Ontario, to a band from Toronto called Imploders. I actually didn't even know that they were from Toronto until I did. I was like formulating this list and getting this stuff ready. Surprised I've never seen them. This is the band Imploders, Targeted for Termination. Very short, very fast brand of hardcore. I'm going to play you the first two tracks. The opening track's kind of an intro track. Brute Force and Out of Time. Collectively, together they're about 1 minute and 50 seconds. So yeah, if you like your hardcore short and fast, this is a band for you.
I say we grease this rat fuck son of a bitch right now. It's dead. You're dog meat, pal. Fucking black, never even guess. Circles around you, up from the past. Take your time, make it last. Before we'll take you down so fast. Standing in silence, nothing to say. Standing in silence, no cover day. Standing in silence, nothing to say. Standing in silence, no cover day. Route! Mars! Route! Look at the cover, the way they begin. Numbing myself, over again. Each time, make it last. Before something you down so fast. You do anything you want, fucking man. Standing in silence, nothing to say. Standing in silence, look of a night. Look of a night. Got to upset, dig out the ladder, jump off the roof, light up and splatter. Out of steam, out of sight. Stuck in a bottle, stuck in a groove, stuck in a life that'll never improve. Out of steam, out of sight. Out of steam, out of time. Out of steam, out of sight. Out of steam, out of time. Out of steam, out of sight. Out of steam, out of fucking time.
Yeah, I love this album. Like I said, it's about it's probably should be classified as an EP. I think it's like 13 tracks and it's about or 14 tracks and it's about 12 or 13 minutes long collectively, but you know, if you got a full length collection of tracks, then I throw it in this category here. But Imploders, Targeted for Termination, awesome band out of Toronto. I don't know why I have not seen these guys yet. But yeah, number 22 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 21, we're sticking with Toronto for another band that I had no idea was from Toronto. I think that these guys have kind of been popping off a little bit. They've been getting on some good as an opening act on some tours and stuff like that. This is the Slime from also from Toronto. And they have a new album out called Crab Walk to Oblivion. And another fast, short song. I'm going to play you the longest song on the album, which is called Sludge. But it's also a collection of quite short tracks, a little bit heavier than Imploders, though. So yeah, without any further ado, this is Sludge off of the Slimes' Crab Walk to Oblivion, number 21 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. My mouse died there, so I couldn't turn it off. Yeah, I guess I'll just cut that out. But anyways, uh, Slime, pretty cool band. Kind of reminds me of a similar vibe of like something like Bad Beat or something like that. But yeah, uh, great album. Crab Walk to Oblivion, number 21 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 20, the song that just started playing, I apologize about that. My mouse just like stops working randomly. It's like plugged in and everything, but it just stops working randomly. I don't know why. But yeah, for number 20, we're going to Australia, to a band that's kind of been a stalwart of the scene over there, but this is the first I'm hearing of them. The band's 50 Lions. They have a new album out called New Reality. They kind of remind me of like an Australian version of Hatebreed, and they're from Byron Bay, Australia, which is not a place I'm familiar with, so I'm not exactly sure where in Australia it is. I think this might be the first list where somebody from Melbourne isn't represented, but maybe Byron Bay is pretty close to there. So, but anyways, New Reality is a pretty cool album, and I'm gonna play you the song Heaven's Gates.
Questions to ask between you and me. I got a bone to pick with their rules. For fools, not for the likes of me and you. Savor the taste, endure the pain, live for the risk, free from their chains. Living in a world that I just don't get. Beyond the law, outside the box. No more is dust. No burning cross. No Sabbath. No sacrificial loss. No cross case. Heaven's gates are fucking locked. Savor the taste. Endure the pain. Live for the rest. Overwhelmed by the fear of your control. Heaven's gates are locked. Heaven's gates are locked. Heaven's gates are locked. Heaven's gates are fucking locked.
Yeah, very heavy Hatebreed vibes going on there, but a cool album. 50 Lions, New Reality. Guess some OGs from the Australian hardcore scene. They are on the same label that released Speed's new EP as well. So going on to number 19, we are heading to California, to Apple Valley, for a band called Ursula. Ursula has a new album out called I Don't Like Anything, and I'm going to play you the song Watch Out, which does have a video, and you can watch it on their Bandcamp if you'd like. They got a couple videos, one for Shant and one for Watch Out, and I'm going to play you Watch Out.
Every other gets the same, you will for you, I just feel it while I
So yeah, slightly metallic hardcore leaning or metalcore, if you will. I guess metallic hardcore is just metalcore rebranded these days. But I felt like it was more of a hardcore album than it was a metalcore album, so I included in this list as opposed to the other one. But I do really love this album. They remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who it is. So if you know who that is, definitely drop a comment in the comments section. But yeah, Ursula's I Don't Like Anything out of Apple Valley, California. This album absolutely fucking rips. Really enjoyed it. For number 8, where are they from? I think they're from North Carolina, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this. What's happening here? What's happening here? Shit's stalling on me here. There we go. Where are they from? Oh, Chattanooga, Tennessee, for the band Gum. Gum's been around for a few years now. They have a new album out called Beneath the Wheel, which is on. It's on Convulse Records, which is a great record label that's been putting out some bangers. They have Destiny Bond, Boot Camp, Big Laugh, Urban Sprawl, Mask, Setback, Cell Rock, Cruel Stir, MS Paint even. So they're not just putting out hardcore, putting out some post-punk, Public Opinion, Punitive Damage, Candy Apple. A lot of great bands on Convulse Records out of Denver, Colorado. But yeah, I really I've been a fan of Gum. They're not like my favorite band or nothing like that, but I've been a fan of Gum for the last few years. I've enjoyed their past few releases, and I'm going to play you the song "New from the Pain." Yeah, this is just a solid hardcore album from Gum, Beneath the Wheel, number 18 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. And they are from Chattanooga, Tennessee. For number 17, we are going to Detroit's finest, Bad Beat. Their new album is just called LP 2025. Really dig the artwork though. It's got some really cool shit going on in there. But yeah, Bad Beat, not my favorite band lyrically, but fuck if their vibes aren't immaculate. Because this I have not seen this band live, but I imagine that they are fun as hell live. I think Sissy Boys are also from Detroit, if I'm not mistaken, and they came and played my town just at the end of the year last year, and they were a fun fucking time. And I imagine Bad Beat is exponentially better. But their songs are very, very short, so I'm going to play you two of them. I'm going to play you just the opening track, My Revenge, and Bad Beat Stomp 2. My Revenge is kind of like an intro track. It's got a little bit of music too, but like I think it is. I could be actually mistaken. They both actually might be songs, but collectively they're under 2 minutes together. So yeah, this is My Revenge and Bad Beat Stomp 2, the first two tracks off of Bad Beats LP 2025. Yeah, two short but sweet songs, just great songs to two-step in the pit to, throw some hands there, but never crowd kill because crowd killing's for fucking goose, man. Crowd killing is fucking loser shit, man. If you think crowd killing cool's, fuck you. If you think crowd killing is cool, fuck you because you're a fucking bird. But anyways, number 17 on our list, Bad Beat LP 2025 out of Detroit, Michigan. Great fucking band there. For number 17, we're going to 16 rather. We're going to another new band, which is out of Shreveport, Louisiana. They go by Hag. Their new release is Rise. This is their debut LP. They did put out some stuff in 2024, but from what I gather, it was all just singles that ended up on this album, kind of pre-release stuff. But yeah, I would call this stuff witchcore. It's definitely it's got a female vocalist, but I think the rest of the band are dudes. And but like thematically, they're just singing about some witchy stuff. So I mean, I don't know if witchcore is an appropriate term or not, but that's what it seems like. Adequate descriptor, if anything. But I'm just going to play you the opening track off of the album Aromancy from Hag's debut LP Rise. Would go good with the new Eve's New Eve is Rising on the witchy front. Yeah, kind of like a more witchy version of Gouge Away. But yeah, I love Gouge Away, love Hag. Looking forward to seeing Gouge Away. I work at the venue where they'll be playing with Foo Fighters of all things. This is kind of a wild thing to think about. Um, but yeah, yeah, I know that Gouge Away was on that like Foo Fighters cassette tape or whatever. I know like the Foo Fighters guy is kind of a douchebag or whatever, but I'm looking forward to seeing Gouge Away. To not gonna lie, on the big stage there. But yeah, Hag, Rise, for fans of Gouge Away out of Shreveport, Louisiana, number 16 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 15, we are going to Quebec City for a kind of sludgy hardcore band called Scare. They got a new album out called In the End, Was It Worth It? And I'm just going to play you the opening track, Never Mind If It All Explodes, I'll Die Anyway. Yeah, man, great band out of Quebec City. Kind of surprised they're not singing in French, but yeah, Scare. In the End, Was It Worth It? Super sludgy, super fucking awesome. This album absolutely fucking rips. Number 15 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 14, this is a band that hasn't released an album since 1999, and they only ever released one full-length album. Well, I guess they released technically two full length albums, but one was a split with the band Voice of Reason. And so, I mean, they only released half an album, so I guess technically that would be an EP, two EPs combined to create one full album. I believe the 1998 album was called React, and I'm not super familiar with it, but this is a band from Long Island, New York, called Overthrow. And this album is quite simple. I feel like anybody could, probably play this music, but it's just so catchy, and like the lyrics are very clear. The production is pretty well done. It's not like a muddled garage type recording like Scare has there, but not that I have nothing against that. I'm just saying, but for this kind of music, it fits. It kind of reminds me of like late '90s, early 2000s hardcore shit. But yeah, over the band's called Overthrow. Their new album is called Setting the Price. Their previous it's been 26 years. It's crazy to think about it. It's been 26 years since their last album, and I am going to play you the song End Complete, which is not only catchy as hell, it's the first track on the album.
chase, indifferent on the stage of the shadows that you chase. Go! You chase. You chase.
Yeah, man, such a good album. Like that shit is so catchy. I could easily see this being somebody's favorite hardcore album of the year, and I would not make any debate about it. I probably should have put it higher on the list. Just I just like didn't listen to it as much because I think I came to it pretty late in the year. But and I kind of overlooked it and came back to it, and I was like, man, this album is really fucking good, and threw it on the list here. But yeah, Overthrow, Setting the Price, Long Island Hardcore. Out of New York State, number 14 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025, and well-deserving spot, probably underrated, to be perfectly honest. For number 13, we're going to San Diego, California. For the band Negative Blast. They got a new album out called Destroy Myself for Fun. It's a little bit... throw the exclamation point on there. And I'm going to play you the song Fireplay, which is the opening track off the album. Yeah, it kind of blends that like almost like post-punk, you know, like that new wave post-punk sound with hardcore. Fucking awesome album from Negative Blast, Destroy Myself for Fun, out of San Diego, California. Number 13 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 12, we're sticking in California, going to the Bay Area, to Oakland, for the band Discouraged, they have a new album called In Lieu of Flowers ... They kind of blend 2000s era hardcore with like power violence, and I'm gonna play you the song Gadsden. This album is fucking awesome, by the way. And they got some vinyls for sale. It looks like they got 10 emerald green vinyls left for $24, which is an absolute fucking steal if you ask me, because this album really fucking rips. You can go to their Bandcamp page and order that if you are a fan of vinyls and this band. Discourage in Lieu of Flowers. This is the song Gadsden. Yeah, absolutely fucking killer album, Discourage. In Lieu of Flowers, out of Oakland, California. Like I said, you can go order a vinyl for about $24 there, and well worth it if you ask me. Limited to 250 on Emerald Green. Yeah, super cool fucking band out of Oakland there. Number 12 on our list, going for number 11, we are heading to Bristol, UK, for the first melodic hardcore band on the list. And if you were listening to my best hardcore EPs list, you will know that I am a huge fan of melodic hardcore. The melodic hardcore releases will sit a little bit higher on my list than maybe some other people, just by personal preference alone. I'm a huge melodic hardcore fan. But yeah, Downpour, this album is really probably not only the longest album on the list today, because most of the songs are upwards of 4 minutes long, but definitely the most beautiful one on the list today, because yeah, this album is just has really gorgeous melodies, and both vocal and musically. And I'm gonna play you the opening track off the album, which is called Half Empty.
It's hard to pay your value spotlight on me. The chemicals and balance up to my speech. I'm breaking me down, filling my half empty cup with walking down this road, we take it all I know. We take it, it's so much. Validation affects us. Suffocates me to be taken. All I want, no one can save me. So far down, no way out of this. It's hard to be, I feel your spotlight on me. You can't be causing balance down to my speech. I lost myself inside the trap. I beat myself right down to this. It's hard to be, I feel your spotlight on me. Break me down. This world takes what it wants. I wish it had taken me. This world takes what it wants. I wish it had taken me. Lately it feels I've lost my way. Suffering in silence without guidance. Is this the path I'm destined to walk? Will there ever be an escape? It's hard to be, I feel your spotlight on me. You can't be causing balance, no to my speech. I've lost myself inside the truth. I beat myself right down to lose. While everything falls apart. It's hard to be, I feel your spotlight on me. You can't be causing balance down to my speech. I've lost myself inside the trap. I beat myself right down to lose. While everything falls apart. I don't know if I'm measuring pace. Lost myself in catastrophes. Everything falls apart. I don't know how I measure pace. I'm your spotlight on me. Everything falls apart. This world takes what it wants. I wish it had taken me.
Yeah, it blends like melodic hardcore, a little bit of metalcore, a little bit of post-hardcore in there. You can definitely hear some Alexis on Fire influence in there a little bit on the guitar. Just an awesome fucking album from Downpour. Where There Is Life, There Is Hope, out of Bristol, UK, number 11 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025, and the first melodic hardcore offering on the list there. For number 10, we're going back to Sweden to a band from Karlstad called Blood Trust. They have a new album out called Silent Masses, and at least in Canada, they are on People of Punk Rock Records, which is more well known for skate punk releases. So I'm not entirely sure how they got on here on that label, but I'm not mad that they did. So because hopefully that means that they'll play in the area at like Red Bridge Fest or something like that. But yeah, this band is cool as hell, and I'm gonna play you the song Crimson, which is the second song on the album.
Behind the walls are crumbling down. So set the motion.
Yeah, man. This album just fucking rips, dude. Such a solid album from start to finish. Blood Trust, Silent Masses, out of Karlstad, Sweden. You can find them on People of Punk Rock Records. And if you do like skate punk, if you're following along with my punk lists from the past week there, you'll see that they have a killer label with tons of great skate punk bands on there. But yeah, I feel like Blood Trust kind of fits in with, skate culture anyways. So yeah, Silent Masses, number 10 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 9, the people from Reddit will be no strangers to this band. They've kind of been popping off the last little while. r/hardcore uses the singer of this album as their avatar. This is the band End It. They got a new album out called Wrong Side of Heaven. They are from Baltimore, Maryland. Can't remember what the label's called, but they're also on a label from Baltimore. And really dig this album cover as well. One of the cooler album covers of the year in the hardcore world there. But yeah, I'm just gonna play you the title track of the album, which is also the opening track on the album, "Wrong Side of Heaven" from End It. We'll play you one more track off of that because that's kind of an intro track. We'll throw Pale Horse on there, which is the track that follows that. It's also 1 minute and 12 seconds long, so it's not too long. Yeah, just a great band. Kind of combines hardcore and thrash. So I guess you'd call them a little bit of a hardcore crossover thrash band, but I'd say mostly a hardcore band with a little bit of thrash, as opposed to like a lot of the crossover thrash bands, which are like heavy on the thrash, right? So I do normally include crossover thrash bands in the hardcore list, but there was so many, and I feel like they have an unfair advantage just because they have so much like ripping lead guitar on the albums that it gives it an unfair advantage in the hardcore category. So I did actually remove all the other, or the majority of the crossover thrash bands, and I am going to do a short crossover thrash list because I am a huge crossover fan. probably be like just 10 albums or something like that. But yeah, number 9 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. End It, Wrong Side of Heaven, out of Baltimore, Maryland. R/hardcore represent. But yeah, love that. Love this album. Such a good release. For number 8, we are going to the Greensboro Chapel Hill area of North Carolina for an album that I feel like is a bit underrated. This is Catharsis, their new album, Hope Against Hope. They are a anarchist-oriented hardcore band that, you know, is pretty melodic, has dueling male and female vocals, and just a good album. Definitely has some of the more longer tracks, uh, as opposed to most of the bands and albums on this list, which have relatively short tracks. The new album is called Hope Against Hope, and it's actually released on Crime Think's label. And Crime Think is an anarchist book publishing company. I actually used to give lectures at anarchist book fairs on anarcho-Gnosticism, and had a anarchist-oriented book selling business where I would go to anarchist book fairs and universities and stuff like that, and sell books that were like, you know, mainly politically oriented, but not all. Some were, I also had like occult and not esoteric books and stuff like that. So yeah, but this album is just so damn good. And this is probably going to be the longest track that I play today. I'm going to play the song Power, which is the second track on the album. Yeah, just an epic fucking track and awesome fucking album. It's only 7 tracks, but like most of the tracks are around 4 to almost 7 minutes long. So, killer fucking album from Catharsis. I think it's a little bit underrated overall throughout the year. But yeah, great fucking band, great album. Number 8 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 7, we are going to Helsinki, Finland for the band Krustover. They do have a Bandcamp page, but this album isn't on it, so I'm actually not too sure where to find it because even when I search, oh, my stuff is stalling here. Is it working? Okay, even when I search it on Google, it doesn't even come up on Spotify. So, not sure where they expect. Not that I condone using Spotify, but not sure where they expect you to find it. But great album, great band. Why I personally love it so much is that it has subtle Breach vibes. I'm a huge fan of the Swedish band Breach. Whether you consider them hardcore, post-hardcore, sludge, I don't know. But the kind of the guitar on this definitely is reminiscent of Breach, and for that reason alone, puts them so high on the list. But this album is just awesome as well. But yeah, Krustover, the Bermuda Program out of Helsinki, Finland. I am going to play you the opening track called "The Coldest of Tides." Yeah, it's got that, metal style vocals, sludgy guitars, uh, you know, post hardcore kind of riffs. But yeah, just a great album all around. It fucking goes hard. Yeah, I love it. I love that album, Krustover, the Bermuda Program. Not even sure how I found it, to be perfectly honest, out of Helsinki, Finland. Number 7 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 6, we are going back to Australia for the second time today, to Perth this time for the band Vacant Home. They got a new album out called Can You Show Me Who I Am, and this is another melodic hardcore release. I really enjoyed this album. I did have it higher on the list, but after some consideration, I moved some things around. But this was probably one of my more listened to albums of the year, if only because it came out pretty early in January of last year. So it's about a year, just approaching a year old now. But great album. If you like melodic hardcore, this will certainly be up your alley. And I'm going to play you the song Between Branches and a Dying Sun. Yeah, beautiful track, man. Like I love this album. Like I said, it was one of my most listened to hardcore albums of the year, if only because it came out so early. But some great melodic hardcore out of Australia. Vacant Home, Can You Show Me Who I Am, from Perth. Number 6 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 5, we're breaking into the top 5 now, and I got the band Speedway, their new album, A Life's Refrain. I am not sure if this is a Christian band or not, but they do reference Revelation 29 on their Bandcamp page, so I looked that up, and it seems to be reference the final defeat of Satan's forces after he is released from prison. The armies surround God's people in Jerusalem, but fire falls from heaven, destroying them. Uh, yeah, I guess that's an apt uh, metaphor for. I, I'm not. Well, these guys are. First of all, these guys are from Stockholm, Sweden, which is not what you would expect when I said. Probably not what you expected. Probably when I said that, you'd think that they would be from the States somewhere. I was going to say that's an apt metaphor for America. But yeah, like I said, these guys are from Sweden, so not really a place you would expect Christian hardcore to come from. But I'm not sure if these guys are Christian or not. I just they just reference that tome from the Bible in there. But yeah, this album fucking shreds, and I'm just gonna play you the first track on the album, which is called Thin Air. Yeah, kind of slightly sounds like Bane, but with some like heavy shredding over top. Great band, Speedway, A Life's Refrain, out of Stockholm, Sweden. Well deserved place at number 5 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. And that last comment is a nice segue into the next album, because this band sounds exactly like Bane. Can you tell I'm a big Bane fan, actually? But not gonna lie, seeing Bane at Furnace Fest in the Shed was one of the most disappointing musical experiences I've had in my entire life. There was like some fucking bird that they hired as a photographer standing in the middle of the stage the entire time, and like completely ruined the experience, because like who wants to watch this fucking dude's back? Like, it's fucking ignorant, man. But yeah, one of the worst shows I've been to, like not Furnace Fest as a whole, just Bane's performance there. I know they played at Work Play after that, and I didn't get a chance to get tickets for that, but I would have loved to, because that was that I went to Alabama almost, like, they're one of the, not only did the fucking dude from Bane and his other band say some like transphobic bullshit, but like Bane sucked ass, and yeah, one of the most disappointing musical experiences I've ever had, except for maybe NoFX's final show in Toronto, which was complete ass. But anyways, uh, number 4 on our list, Fading Signal, Only an Echo, out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Um, like I said, these guys sound a hell of a lot like Bane, so I guess they're still on that East Coast, just a little bit more south. I mean, they're not New England hardcore, but they're keeping the spirit alive, and I'm gonna play you the song "Toy Soldier."
To the way of your emptiness. Please don't take my silence as passiveness. Reaching out with broken hands, just to be pushed away again. Head held high when your friends are around, but a scared little boy hides deep down. Oh yeah! And still you clench your fist, swing at nothing, and you always miss. And still you bite the hand, reaching out just to understand. You made this bed, and you will lie in it.
Yeah, man, just a killer fucking album, and if you are a fan of Bane, you will love this band. Fading Signal, Only an Echo, out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I would love to see these guys live. Number 4 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 3, this was actually my favorite album for majority of the year. It came out in May, and when I heard it, I was like, this is gonna be my favorite hardcore album of the year. Out of Chicago, Illinois, this is the band Stress Positions. The album is Human Zoo. There's only I think six or so original tracks. Hold on a second. There's only oh no, there's 7 original tracks on the album, and then a handful of remixes, which are also pretty cool. I'm gonna play you the title track, but I'm gonna play you the remix first, followed by the track itself. So this is Human Zoo, the Planet B remix. and I'm just gonna let it play right into the original track. Both are fucking pretty cool, but Stress Positions, Human Zoo, these guys are pretty fucking awesome. Great lyrics too, if I must say. Yeah, female fronted, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, female fronted as well. But yeah, Stress Positions, Human Zoo. This is the track Human Zoo. Planet B remix, followed by the track itself.
Watch how they read and write, just like you and I. Just like you and watch how they read and write, just like you and I. Watch how they assimilate as we enforce our neverlands on their just like you and I, just like you and I.
Yeah, this album's absolutely vicious, no holds barred, fucking absolutely love it. Stress Positions, Human Zoo, that was the title track with the remix in front of it. Um, Great fucking album out of Chicago, Illinois, number 3 on our list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. For number 2, we're going to London, UK, to a band that seems to have a few releases out, but I don't recall listening to them before. But the band's called Still in Love, and the new album is called Recovery Language. And I'm just gonna see. Oh no, they're actually a pretty new band. Let me just see. They released a 2-part EP last year, it seems, and I don't recall listening to it, but I can't fully remember. But either way, this album fucking rips. And I'm gonna play you the song "Nervous Impulse," which is the second track on the album.
As the place continues to wear me thin, nervous pause. I can't decide, things are fucked up inside, selfless. As I try to make amends, emptiness swells inside. The tide is coming in, encased in all that I am, I rust. Beyond a shadow of doubt, I must remove myself from here before it gets the best of me, or else I'll sink into the depths of my mind. Sick and rust.
Yeah, just a killer fucking album all around. Still in Love, Recovery Language. That was a song, Nervous Impulse. Out of London, UK, number 2 on our list. Slightly more metallic hardcore leaning or metalcore leaning. But yeah, hardcore album through and through. Great fucking album. Well deserved number 2 spot on the list of top 25 hardcore albums of 2025. Which brings us to number 1. Uh, which I will admittedly say not well, this album is fucking amazing. It might not be the most hardcore album on the list because it is kind of egg punk leaning. It's like egg punk hardcore, if you will. Egg punk is like bands like Snooper and shit like that. So it's got a post punk ripping vibe to it, but they consider themselves a hardcore band, and so do I. This is of course Citric Dummies with the like the title is pure marketing genius because they called their album Split with Turnstile. So they're banking off of the Turnstile craze right now. So if you look up the album on social media or whatever, their album might pop up. But if you ask me, it's fucking better than Turnstile's album. I mean, I do consider Turnstile to be a hardcore band. I liked some of their older stuff. The last couple albums, I was kind of meh on. The new album I enjoyed. I just didn't think it was inherently a hardcore album. I figured feel like it was mostly an alt rock album with a couple hardcore songs on it. So I do have it in the alt rock section. Did enjoy the album though, but not as much as I enjoyed this. These guys go by the hilarious monikers David Lunch, David Cronutberger, and DV Tinner. So these guys got jokes for days. But you cannot deny the genius marketing stunt by calling their album Split with Turnstile. The songs are very short, very quick, and they rip fucking hard. I'm gonna play you the first two tracks on the album, and you will see why I have it at number one, because this album is incredible. Whether you consider it a punk album, a post-punk album, or a hardcore album, I don't care. It's one of the best albums of the year, no doubt about it. So this is the first track's kind of a intro track, called Multinational Copyright Violations. Then I'm gonna play you I Don't Like Anything, which was that not was that not the name of Ursula's album earlier on? Ursula, I Don't Like Anything. Yeah, the name of Ursula's album. And then I'll come back, talk a little bit about it. We'll probably listen to one more track and then do a recap and then finish off the stream. But yeah, number one, best hardcore album of the year, whether you consider it hardcore or not. Citric Dummies, Split with Turnstile. Turnstile is not associated with this album at all. Out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, fuck ICE. This is Multinational Copyright Violations, followed by I Don't Like Anything. Yeah, man, this album fucking rips. So they cite like influences from like Reagan Youth to Dark Thoughts and Generation Suicida, the Ergs, Hives, Dwarves, even Arctic Monkeys. They're fucking all over the place. They're rock and roll. They're punk. They're fucking egg punk. They're fucking post punk. They're fucking hardcore. They're the best of all worlds. I don't know why I ended up throwing it in here, but I did. They definitely deserve not only the top spot, but to be in the hardcore section, in my opinion. And I'll play one more song for you, which is just the next track, I Can't Relate. And then we'll come back, we'll recap the list, end off the stream, and I'll be back with the next one in a day or two. But yeah, this is number one on our list, best hardcore album of the year, Citric Dummies. Split with Turnstile. I put it on here for a little bit of the troll reason as well, but the album just goes so fucking hard. It deserves to be on the top of, or at least near the top of all of the lists that it pertains to. But this is I Can't Relate. Yeah, just a killer fucking album, dude. That song was a little bit more hardcore. I think everybody will admit there, but like, such a good band. They have the album on their Bandcamp for pay what you can or free. They got vinyls for $20. Absolute fucking steal. The limited edition yellow or transparent orange vinyls are sold out, but you can get like the regular style record for $20, which is an absolutely insane deal. The album's short, but goddamn, this is a good fucking record, dude. Definitely one worthy of having in your collection for sure. Ending off the list, number one, Citric Dummies, Split with Turnstile, out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fuck Ice. We will now do a recap of the list. At number 25, we had Terminator's Identity from St. Catharines, Ontario, my hometown. Some of my friends. Great album. Like I said before at the start of the stream, if you want to go check out their album release show, you can go to my personal Bandcamp at Josh Cornell and check out a recording of that set, their full set there. Number 24, Chemical X, Days of Hate. Little Ferry, New Jersey, kind of Descendants vibes, if Descendants were hardcore band. Number 23, Zau's Control out of Stockholm, Sweden, the first of a couple Stockholm, Sweden representations. Number 22, Imploders, short, sweet, fast, hardcore out of Toronto, Ontario. Targeted for Termination is the album's name. Number 21, another Toronto band, The Slime, Crab Walk to Oblivion, kind of in the similar vein as Bad Beat. 50 Lions, New Reality out of Byron Bay, Australia at number 20, kind of like Hatebreed, the Australian version of Hatebreed. Number 19, Ursula's I Don't Like Anything, also featured as a song here by the Citric Dummies out of Apple Valley, California at 19. At 18, Gum, Beneath the Wheel out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Number 17, Detroit's Finest, Bad Beats LP 2025. Number 16, some If Gouge Away played music about witches, you would have Hag. Their new album is Rise. Their debut LP out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Number 15, sludgy band Scare, In the End Was It Worth It, out of Quebec City, Quebec. Number 14, their first album in 26 years. If you like early aughts, late 90s hardcore, this will be up your alley because this album is incredible. It alone could have been at the top of the list for sure. Overthrows setting the price. Long Island Hardcore. Number 13, Negative Blasts. Destroy Myself for Fun out of San Diego, California. Also a little bit of post-punk vibes in that one. Number 12, early 2000s hardcore meets power violence. Discourage in Lieu of Flowers out of Oakland, California. Number 11, the first melodic hardcore release on the list, Downpours. Where There Is Life, There Is Hope out of Bristol, UK. Number 10, Blood Trust Silent Masses out of Karlstad, Sweden. On the Skate Punk label, People of Punk Rock Records out of Quebec. Awesome fucking band. Number 9, Reddit Represent, End It, Wrong Side of Heaven out of Baltimore, Maryland. Number 8, On Crime Think Records, anarchist-oriented, melodic, dual vocals, Peg and Chance, Catharsis, Hope Against Hope out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Number 7, a little bit sludgy, a little bit of post-hardcore Breach influence with Crustovers, the Bermuda Program out of Helsinki, Finland. Number 6, another awesome melodic hardcore release, Vacant Home, Can You Show Me Who I Am from Perth, Australia. Number 5, we got Speedway, A Life's Refrain from Stockholm, Sweden. Are they Christian? I don't know, but they're fucking awesome. Sound a little bit like Bane with some shredding guitar leads. Number 4, Fading Signal, Only an Echo out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Basically a copy of Bane. Very, very heavy Bane vibes on that one. Number 3, The Absolutely Vicious, Stress Positions, Human Zoo out of Chicago, Illinois. Number 2, Still in Love, Recovery Language from London, UK. And of course, number 1, The Citric Dummies, Split with Turnstile, the best marketed album in the history of hardcore music out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Fuck Ice. Thank you for tuning into the stream. We'll be back with the next one in a day or two, maybe even later today if I can get it done, because I do have to work tomorrow. So either when I'm home from work tomorrow or even later today. I might do an EP one later today. So if you are tuning in the stream, please follow me at the Alien You Call God on Twitch. But if you want to watch the VODs after the fact, because Twitch kind of fucks me over by copyright muting a whole bunch of stuff, do watch it on YouTube at The Arbiter of Cool, or follow me on Instagram to just check out the lists at The Arbiter of Cool as well. Thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.